See? See that? See? You can't put the truth on the internet, nigga. That's proof right there. You cannot put the truth on the internet, bro. The internet won't allow you to put the truth on it. You're not allowed to put the truth on the internet, nigga. Niggas is bugging. They just blocked me just for speaking the truth, my nigga. You cannot put the truth on the fucking internet, my nigga. That shit crazy. I just spoke the truth and they blocked me for it, my nigga. That's all I did. They call it harassment. What they call it? Harassment. I got blocked for bullying and harassment. I'm bullying harassment? That's what they call it now? Really? That shit is dumb. I just got blocked for bullying and harassment. You cannot put the truth online, bro. It's impossible. You see these niggas, the truth is not televised, my nigga. You can't even put it online. Really? How did I deserve that? What? Bitch, shut the fuck up. What are you even doing here? You blocked. Fuck out of here. Yeah, Pluto account I got blocked just for that. Just for me being real. You feel what I'm saying? The truth cannot be put on the internet, my nigga. Because niggas can't handle the truth. They gonna report you. The truth cannot be put on the internet, bro. That shit crazy. Niggas block me for that. It's way worse shit on Instagram. Going on Instagram. All I was doing was speaking the truth. Niggas reported me that for that. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? I just got blocked for that. So the truth can't be spoken on the internet, my nigga. The true vibration of truth, the vibration of the very essence of truth can get you blocked on the internet. I tell you the truth, homie. I give you the very fabric of the truth. And you can't handle it. That's why a true speaker has no friends. That's an African proverb. A true speaker has no friends. I gave you the fucking truth. You wanted me to talk to you the way you want to be talked to, but I can't. I have to be honest with you. If no one tells you the truth, I told you the truth. You want a sweet lie. Y'all don't want to feel guilty for killing Nipsey. Y'all don't want to take responsibility for murking our brother. We're not going to take responsibility for that. You rather block me because you don't want to hear the fucking truth. That we killed Nipsey. It was our community that did it. You mad at me so you want to kill me because you feel bad. Fuck you. And that even if you murk me, at least I got this out into the universe. And I told y'all asses, nigga, I told you the truth, nigga. We did it. Ain't no pointing the finger at nobody, nigga. We did it. Even if you killed the nigga that killed Nipsey, it ain't gonna bring Nipsey back, nigga. And killing me ain't gonna bring Nipsey back, nigga. It's the fucking truth, dog. And instead of y'all being mad at who really killed Nipsey, which is the fucking government, who creates monsters like us to kill each other. We're a science experiment, nigga. Fuck niggas. And instead of you being mad at the nigga that really is murking us and making us murk each other, we go kill each other. That's the only way we can get our frustrations out. Fuck you, nigga. And I mean that. Because you dumb, deaf, and blind, bruh. Y'all niggas get mad at niggas But you don't get mad at that cracker. You don't get mad at that. You don't get mad at the system that's doing the shit to you. That's how it's set up to kill each other. And they put you in prison, which is a more confined version of your motherfucking neighborhood. Prison ain't nothing but more of a confined version of your motherfucking neighborhood. It's the same shit, nigga. Your neighborhood in prison is the same shit, just on a more restricted level, without pussy. And you want to report me? Because I'm telling you the fucking truth, nigga. You love your master so much, you won't leave. You won't leave that fucking hood. You keep every other side of the street, niggas is getting killed, nigga. You know why? Because you a virus, nigga. You're a virus. And if no one ever told you, I'm gonna tell you, you're a fucking HIV virus. You are HIV, nigga. Talking about put a condom on and protect yourself out here. Nigga, you are HIV, nigga. We are cells in the body. Melanated cells are immune system cells. They're nervous system cells, but they're immunity. We're supposed to be protecting the planet from anybody that destroys the planet. Are supposed to be the guardians of this planet. Meanwhile, all you're fucking doing is you're sitting around being a part of what's destroying the fucking planet. Black men, our job is to protect the fucking planet Earth. Are you protecting Earth? No, nigga. No, you're not. You're a part of what's destroying the earth. That's what you want to go do. You want to get a business within a system that is destroying the earth. When it's your job, us as black men, is to stick up and protect all the animals, the plants, and the fucking planet. That's why you're here. You're here to be a warrior for the fucking planet. But Farrakhan ain't gonna tell you that. These rappers out here ain't gonna tell you that. Nigga, your skin is brown. Your eyes is brown. Your hair is brown. Because you're an immune system cell on this organism we live on. Dumb motherfucker. And we, as black men, are responsible for all the animals, all the plants, all the trees, all the land, nigga. We are the guardians of Earth, nigga. Fuck your block. You guarding the block, nigga. And you don't even do that well. You go from a block to a cell block. Go ahead, report me, nigga. You can't stop the truth, nigga. The truth coming for you regardless, nigga. A truth-plated pistol aiming at your heart zone, the truth gonna hit you. Go ahead, block me, nigga. Block the only true shit you got out here, the only organic shit you could listen to. Block it, nigga. The nigga that's gonna tell you the real truth, regardless, gonna show you truth. Block me. Cause you don't love yourself anyway enough to give yourself this knowledge and to give yourself this motherfucking understanding, motherfucker. You don't love yourself enough anyway to hear the fucking truth and receive it, nigga. You don't love yourself enough. Supposed to be the protectors of this motherfucking planet, nigga. That's your job, nigga. Your job is to protect. You want to kill each other, swell up at each other, and kill each other. You protecting some block that don't even belong to you, nigga. Shit don't belong to you. You was put there. And your energies don't even know. Oh, this my block, Cedar block gang, cuz. Ain't no fucking cuz. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Bloods and Crips was made to protect the hood from the fucking government coming in and motherfucking doing what they did to us, nigga. Bitch, nigga. You ain't no blood. You ain't no fucking Crip, nigga. You don't even know what that mean, nigga. That was supposed for us to protect ourselves from police brutality, bitch. And y'all niggas trying to take it and then turn it against each other and kill each other still. Just just to exercise your warrior spirit. Nigga, you's a bitch if you kill a black man. You's a bitch if you kill somebody your color, nigga. You's an HIV cell. You's a hoe. You's a virus, nigga. Fuck you, and I don't respect you. And I tell you to your face, nigga. Anybody that know me, know I tell you to your face, nigga. I'm a real one like that. I'll tell you to your face, nigga. Y'all niggas is wrong. You ain't no blood, nigga. You ain't no Crip, nigga. That's the only reason why it formed. Bloods and Crips ain't nothing but black. They come from the Black Power movement, nigga. Police brutality was coming in the neighborhoods, fucking niggas up, and niggas got together to organize themselves so that the police won't keep doing that shit to them. And y'all niggas took it left to some other dumb shit. To kill each other. For what, nigga? Dumb motherfuckers. Use a virus. A cell in the body that kills its own kind is called a virus, nigga. It's called HIV. That's what HIV attacks its own immune system. A cell that attacks its own immune system is an HIV virus, nigga. You got AIDS, nigga. You are AIDS. We are cells in the body. You're made up of whole trillions of cells. We know that, nigga. Remember? You are a cell on the earth that makes up the earth. We are the human cell, and we have domination here. And the domination that we have here, the dominion that we have here, is to protect the animals, protect the plant life, protect everything on this planet, not be a part of what's destroying it, nigga. You want to be a part of the system that's destroying the motherfucking planet when you are an immune system cell. So guess what that makes you? That makes you a virus, nigga. I could never have HIV, nigga. Cause I ain't a part of y'all, nigga. Everything is fractal, nigga. If you was to zoom out and look at what I'm doing from above, you would see that I live in harmony with the planet. So therefore I could never have, my cells could never go against each other because I don't go against the planet. You dig? See, you're the ones that are HIV cells. You're the one that have HIV because you don't live in harmony with the motherfucking planet. We speak, eat shit, live this shit, nigga. You the sick motherfuckers. You are a disease. You kill one another. You threaten my life. You want to kill, murder each other. Oops, somebody just died just now. A black man just died. Oops, a black man just died just now. Oops, another black man just died. Oops, another black man just died just now. Every fucking second of the day, a black man dying, either in prison, man getting raped, man getting pillaged. You kill each other, nigga. You was made to kill each other. They made you like that. That's why you want to kill me. HIV is not transmitted. Somebody just asked me, how's HIV transmitted? It's through the mind, nigga. Through the mind. It's how you think, nigga. Your cells are gonna do what you're doing. If you're living in harmony with nature, if you're protecting this earth as you are supposed to be, black man, it's our responsibility to protect the life here on this planet, my nigga. And if we can't protect it because we don't have an army or infrastructure like that, well, we don't gotta be a part of it. I choose not to be a part of it. Fuck you, I left, nigga. Fuck the hood, fuck our culture, fuck all that stupid shit, nigga. I'm not with fucking the planet up, nigga. I'm not with fucking the planet. I know I'm a man, I'm supposed to be here to protect and provide for this fucking planet. I'm gonna get back to the planet, nigga. I'm gonna love myself. I'm gonna eat from the planet. I'm gonna be connected to the planet, point blank period. That's my job as a black man. Not no fucking protect the hood. Nigga, you still live in a simulated environment created by your motherfucking enemy, calling that your motherfucking hood. That's all you know. You ain't gonna expand your mind in the age of information. You're not gonna come out the fucking hood. You're gonna stay in your fucking debilitations. You gonna stay there, nigga? You gonna continue to do what we did last year? And your level up is to get a business and get in bed with the system. I already did what Nipsey Hussle did, bro. I already got a business. I already owned the business before. I already seen the zenith of all that shit. I let all that money shit go. I let everything go, nigga. I was already the man in the hood, nigga. He had his own clothing store. I had my own barbershop, nigga. I already did this shit. Same shit. getting in bed with our enemy. That ain't the fucking answer. The answer is to completely segregate from my motherfucking enemy. Point blank, period. He did it on a higher scale, but I did the same shit. And that's what you don't need to be doing. You need to leave. They building a wall, and the only place that could let you out that bitch. And y'all mad at me, is why I can't speak truth. I can't speak truth. I can't tell you fucking truth. You gonna hate me for it. Dr. Sebi was a fraud. I love him. What he did was some fraud shit. I love his personality. What Dr. Sebi did was some fraud shit. Sold y'all some shit that was for free. Miseducated you. Point blank, period. Ain't no quick fix to y'all disease. You're gonna have to change. It's gonna have to be a lifestyle. Nipsey Hussle misled y'all. All these rappers out here, they misled you. Point blank, period. You're not supposed to go buy up the hood. We're not supposed to buy up the fucking zoo, my nigga. Supposed to leave the zoo. And I don't mean go to the suburbs, but that means go back to motherfucking nature. That's the only movements that's gonna get you out of this earth plane, nigga. It is what it is. Do what y'all want, man. I'm here for y'all to do whatever y'all want with me. My life belongs to you. Do whatever you want with me, man. It don't matter. I spoke the truth. I stood on that. You could do whatever y'all do to me is a reflection of who y'all are to yourselves, my nigga. Y'all niggas ain't right. Y'all niggas ain't righteous. Look what you did to Nipsey. Nipsey was doing right by y'all. He was doing right. And instead of you getting mad at yourself in the neighborhood and getting mad at the government, which perpetuates our behaviors, because we are broken people, and instead of you getting mad at the government and saying, yo, the government got us fucked up out here, man. Real shit. What you do? You get mad at me. Yeah, let's take our frustrations and anger out on him. Why? Because he's telling you the fucking truth. It's the fucking truth. We don't smoke weed because smoke don't belong in your body. You said the government set up Nipsey, then why y'all motherfucking killing each other? Why you killing me? So why you killing me? Why you want to kill a nigga? Because you's a virus. That's why. You's a virus cell. You don't even know who you are. That's why we do what we do, because we don't know thyself. We don't got knowledge of self. Niggas out here trying to give you knowledge of self, homie. Real shit. We don't want you to be a part of our community. Nigga, y'all ain't got no fucking unity. What kind of unity you got? You still begging the crib for unity. We don't want you to be a part of our unity. Man, fuck your unity, nigga. I left, nigga. I don't want to be a part of y'all niggas. I got my own shit, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? I want to be a part of y'all, nigga. I'm on here expressing my shit, nigga. You minding my motherfucking business instead of minding your community's business, because I ain't a part of your community, nigga. Because you know I'm the truth and you gotta listen to it, nigga. Nipsey wasn't chief in the hood, man. Nipsey was chief in the hood, nigga. Y'all niggas would be in Africa somewhere. Y'all niggas would be in Panama. Y'all niggas would motherfucking be dipped the fuck out. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. No. Y'all niggas would be in Africa somewhere. Y'all niggas would be in Central America somewhere. You would be in Belize. You would be in Panama. You would be somewhere in Belize or Panama. Nipsey was me in the hood. No, he wasn't. Because first of all, I would never put myself around y'all. Because I know y'all fucking retarded. Because the government made you that way. I would never give you the truth around you. I'm going to isolate myself from you. Why would I do that when I got this phone? I can give it to you through this phone. I'm going to give you the truth through this phone. Smart nigga. I would never be sitting up in the hood giving you this knowledge because y'all fucking retarded. That's why. You're dangerous to your own selves, nigga. I isolated myself to you, and I send you the knowledge through the cell phone because y'all stupid as hell. And look at what y'all doing to look at what you're doing to me over the internet. Imagine what you would do to me in real life. I go far away from y'all, and even then, you put me in prison. Even then, you put me in prison. You try to lock the truth up. You want to lock it up. Get rid of it. Call the FBI on it. Kill it. You want to kill the truth so bad so you can live your life. You want to kill it so bad so you can live your life. But this ain't the time and place for it. Because you see, the universe has it made so that you must hear the truth. You will hear the truth. You will have to yield to it. You're going to have to yield to it. Point blank, period. Say whatever you want. It don't matter what you got to say. Whatever you type in your fingers, it don't mean nothing. I'm going to tell you the truth whether you like it or not. Yo, why y'all ain't left yet? Wow. Gotta let the dead bury the dead. But all of y'all gonna bow to the divine truth of what you truly are. All of these artists out here, all of these rappers out here is misleading you. Every last one of them is misleading you. Every last one of these famous rappers are misleading you, starting at Jay-Z. You gonna die anyway, nigga. Nigga say he gonna kill me. Well, we all gotta die, nigga. It's what you did when you was alive, nigga. It's what you said when you was alive, what you stood on when you was alive, nigga. See, I stood on divine truth. Everybody gotta die someday. So what, nigga? And you don't even die. You just go to sleep and you wake up from this dream. I stood on truth, nigga. I told you the real deal, the truth, nigga. Whether you like to hear it or not. How am I misleading? Misleading to do what? What am I misleading people to do? Tell me that, fuck boy. Come on in the room. Speak some real shit. Yeah, that's right. You declined it, hoe ass nigga. You just saying shit, hoe ass nigga. Come in the room, face me, nigga. Without the emotions, because even though I'm emotional, I always tell the truth when I'm emotional, nigga. On some real shit, can't none of y'all prove none of what I'm talking about wrong, nigga. Everything I'm saying about legit, nigga. Niggas might not like how I said it, but I told you the truth, nigga. Point blank, period. I showed you the motherfucking truth, nigga. I just added you to the live. You ain't coming to live. Call in. You can't even work out to their music because it's destroying your pineal gland. It's destroying your motherfucking subconscious. You can't even work out to that music. I'm misleading the people. You gotta come with facts then. If I'm misleading the people, come with facts. Come on, Clarity 2X. Come on in the room. Come in the room or you getting blocked. Yes, that's right. You would come in the dark. You would come in the shadow.
Hey,
in the shadow. You would come up in the shadow. Show your face.
Nah,
show your face.
I ain't gotta
show your face. Be a man.
You misleading them niggas over there, yo.
This be a man.
You misleading them niggas over there.
Be a man, bitch nigga.
They think you the
Messiah. You gotta say that shit in
first.
the dark. Cause you know why? You's a shadow being. You speaking in the shadow.
Nah,
You's a shadow, nigga.
Anything, bro. No
show
face,
your
no
face.
case.
Show your face.
You talking about
hoe ass nigga. You's a hoe, nigga.
You got homo.
Fuck out of here, nigga. You's a hoe, nigga. You gotta speak with your face covered because you's a coward, nigga. You don't stand on what you talking about, nigga. Hoe ass nigga. Get on here in the shadows. You gotta speak you's a hoe, nigga. You ain't no real man. You can stand on what you believe in, nigga. Fuck out of here. You ain't no real man. Hoe ass nigga. You gonna sit up with the phone with your face covered to say what you gotta say. If you a man, you stand on what you have to say. If you ashamed of what you saying, You get the fuck off the line, nigga. Coward ass nigga. Cause you know what you got to say ain't nothing but what the devil's saying. The devil is shameful. Fuck out of here. You was a hoe, nigga. A hoe, nigga. A hoe. That's right, nigga. That's right. Because what y'all gotta say can't even add up to no motherfucking truth. You might not like me. You come online and say, hey, I don't like you, my nigga. I don't like you. What you saying is real, nigga. And you can't deny the truth. That's why y'all niggas come on here and decline, nigga. Decline. Ain't nobody calling in right now. Call in and say it to my face, nigga. And even if you do say it to my face, I guarantee you it's gonna be a whole bunch of subconscious, subjective emotions that you just don't like me, but you can't say nothing about what I'm saying is a lie, nigga. Ain't none of y'all niggas can call in and say, hey, what you saying is a lie. Here's why. It's all gonna be personal. Y'all don't like you, yo. You's a faggot, yo. You gay, nigga. Yo, you did this, nigga. You did that, nigga. You can't say nothing about what I'm saying, though, because it's the fucking truth, nigga. Point blank period. You can't come over here with nothing. You curse too much. No, cursing is I hate you. I hope you die. That's cursing. Profanity is what I'm using. Show your face. What's up? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening. What's going on?
Oh, I can't hear you.
You can hear me. What's going on? What's up? Why call in if you don't have no heart to speak? It's crazy because you feel that energy, don't you? You feel it. That's right. You feel that. You feel the energy when you go live with me. You can feel it as soon as you turn your phone on. As soon as that live click on, you feel the energy come through your phone and it choke you the fuck up. That's why y'all can't say nothing. As soon as you turn on that live, it's different than watching me. When you get on the live, you like, shit. You can feel the energy and choke you up. You can feel it. You can feel that vibe. You can feel the energy. That's why all y'all can do is type that shit to me. You can't speak in my presence. And then when people do come on, they come on extra loud. Like, nigga, fuck you, nigga, duh. They gotta do that to even try to get it out. You can't just come to me and just talk because they don't got the heart. They're cowards. They either gotta be screaming or they gotta be like, yeah, you get whatever they trying to say out, like to be extra energy to try to push it out because they fucking cowards. Cowards, my nigga. Real shit.
Hey, yeah,
Yo.
bro. Hey, nah, don't ever disrespect Nipsey, bro.
Man, shut the fuck up.
Go there, man.
You in the show your face. Show your face.
Nah, cause when I catch your ass, bro, I don't want shit connected.
Oh, you gonna catch me. You gonna catch me.
Shit, no face.
You gonna catch me and then what you gonna do? Then what you gonna do to me, bro? What you gonna do when you catch me?
Don't ever disrespect that man like that, bro.
I'm asking you a question, bro. When you catch me, what you gonna do? Fuck out of here, nigga. Ride my dick. You watching another nigga. How is you Nipsey homie? Nipsey ain't watching me, nigga. You Nipsey homie. Fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't gonna do shit to me, nigga. And whatever you do to me, it's gonna be a favor. That was already written. If you kill me, it was written, nigga. You can't kill energy. You can't kill the truth, nigga. I'm the truth, nigga. Fuck is you gonna do to me? When you catch me, yeah, I don't wanna show my face, but when you catch me, what, nigga? Bitch, get a passport first. Fuck, nigga, get a passport. You trying to find me, you gonna fucking, by the time you find me, nigga, you gonna be like, yo, this life is the shit. This life is the shit. You want a reason. You want a reason to not like you. Now I'm talking about Nipsey. Now we can try to attack him. Bitch, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you, nigga? You ain't gonna do shit to me. You can't touch me unless it's written, nigga. You can't touch me, nigga. It's my time. It's my day. I'm shining, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas gonna do? Nothing, nigga. Nothing ass niggas. Hoe ass niggas. Ain't nothing but a hoe ass nigga that's gonna try to motherfucking touch a nigga like me. Real niggas feel me. Real niggas is like, that's right. He right though. Fake niggas is in their feelings and in their fucking emotions like some hoes, nigga. Oh, beta ass nigga. You's a baby, nigga. Real niggas feel me, nigga. Fake niggas get emotional. You gonna touch me? You can't touch me, nigga. Even if you touch me, you couldn't touch me, nigga. Why would I fear somebody that can kill the body but can't kill the soul, nigga? You was a bitch. Fuck you, nigga. I die for what I stand for, nigga. That's real. And I can't die. And I can't die, Shadow Man. Fuck you going through to me? You ain't doing shit, hoe ass nigga. So, I speak truth. I stand on that, homie. I stand on that, nigga. I stand on mine, nigga. Niggas behind the fucking cell phone. What's up, G?
What's going on, man? Peace.
Oh, what's good? Peace to the gods, right?
Hey, I got a question, right? So you know how you've been in the system or whatnot?
You said what now?
I said, you know how you've been in the system? Like how the system is fucked up? So I just left court today and I tried to cop out. It's some bullshit, but I tried to cop out and they said, like, no, you can't change your plea, you gotta come back to court. Like, how the fuck should I go about that? Because I'm thinking about getting a lawyer. And then people getting frustrated in the courtroom talking about you.
Hold on. What's going on? What's up with your case? Like, what's going on?
Like, ill with some traffic shit. You know what I mean? But I had a lot of warrants at different cities or whatever.
Man. Just pay that fine, man. Just pay that fine.
I tried to do it today. I had a bond that I was trying to get back. I'm like, man, I just need no contest or whatnot. They're like, no, we gonna try to help you. But I'm like, no, I really did. I paid the fine like $700. You feel me? But I paid $500 and I had $250 in bond money. So like I was doing payment arrangements. I give them like 120, and I missed one and they put a warrant out for me. So once I got the warrant, I bonded out and I was trying to like clear that shit out because I got 2 more cities to take care of.
Oh, wait,
but as I was trying to take care of.
Wait, how much do you have to pay to get through it?
$250. No, $200. Because I paid $500. I swear, $200.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I love my stuff.
All right, I got you, man. I got you.
Come on, man. This nigga said $200. They don't get off my phone talking about pleading out. But on some real serious shit, though, it's funny because everybody a gangster till they get in front of that judge. Nigga, you ain't no gangster. All the gangsters in prison, nigga, that white man, the gangster, nigga. You ain't no gangster when I catch you, nigga. Catch the judge, nigga. Catch the lawyer, catch the DA, nigga. Catch the motherfucking prosecutor, nigga. Fuck is you talking? Catch the system, nigga. Catch the judicial system, nigga. Nigga, stand up for your honor. You stand up, nigga. Fuck out of here. Niggas is crazy, my nigga. That nigga said $200. Well, if you don't stop, $200, you don't get that $200 and pay them white folks to get out their face. I told you, man. They'll jam you up in the system, man.
Hey there.
What's up? What's going on?
How are you?
I'm good. It's good.
I'm doing well. So my question is, why do you use so much profanity if you're the Messiah? Because I believe you can't.
What do you think the Messiah was like?
The Messiah that I know of is Jesus Christ, right? He was a Messiah.
Okay, so yeah,
Muhammad,
you said the Messiah, you know.
Muhammad was also a Messiah.
Right. So the Messiah that you know of didn't curse, didn't use profanity.
At all.
Really?
What they did though was they showed us the profanity in us.
Wait.
Showing us the reflection of who we are.
Wait, no. See, now you sound uneducated.
Don't insult me now.
I'm not going to insult you. I'm going to show you right now where Jesus not only cursed, but used profanity. Do you want to see that? Would you like for me to open up the scriptures to you? Would you like for me to show you in your own Bible where Jesus motherfuckers out for? You want to show you? Go to Matthew 23.
Matthew 20. Oh, I have to go.
Go on, let's read it. Come on. Give me a phone.
Yeah, let's read it.
Let's read it. Go ahead. You pull it up. Since you talk about the Messiah, let's pull it up.
Hold on, I have to go get my other phone.
Everybody pull your Bibles out since you want to know. All right, I see y'all want to get back.
What's up?
Yeah, come on.
Hold on. You said Matthew 23?
Matthew 23, starting at verse 13. Come on, let's go. Hurry up, let's get it.
Hold on. Matthew 23, verse 13.
Start reading.
Hold
And
on.
try to read from the NIV so people can understand what you're talking about.
Hold on, I have to get to my phone on my.
Come on.
Hold on, my
Since we
wrist.
got to educate you about profanity, and we have to educate you about how the Messiah acted, even in the Bible. Not to say that's accurate, that's 100% accurate, but we're going to use your Bible from your point of view, and we're going to show you where Jesus cursed everybody the fuck out. Jesus cursed everybody the fuck out several times in the Bible. Jesus was a nigga. I'm going to show you a different Jesus than you know of. Go ahead.
I hope I stand corrected, but hold on. I'm pulling it up
Let's
now.
hope that you stand corrected too.
Matthew 23, verse 13.
Verse 13, not verse 13, just put 23 and then scroll down to verse 13. So this way you can get all of it. I want you to read it out loud to the people all out. Okay. Now I also want you to open up another one real quick. Open up Luke 11. Luke 11. Open up that one. I'm gonna teach you something.
Okay.
Luke 11. Right? I'm gonna show you these so that you can see this, because obviously people don't read the Bible. If you read it, you read it. Then if you really read into Jesus, you would realize that Jesus was a motherfucking gangster. He was an outlaw. He was a motherfucker that got on a lot of people's nerves. That's why they tried to kill him. So he ruffled a lot of feathers. So opening up Matthew 23, verse 13, read.
So this is him talking to the teachers of the law and the Pharisees, right?
Yeah, he's talking to lawyers. He's talking to the uppity ass white folks in the government. He's talking to these powerful people at the time.
And he's talking about hypocrisy. So he talks about hypocrisy in Matthew 23, and it says, "Woe to you, teachers
Wait,
of
look up the
law."
word woe. What does woe mean?
I gotta read all of this and go
Yeah,
get
this is to show you profanity. I'm trying to show you profanity. They didn't have fuck, shit, nigga, bitch back then in the Bible days. They had what is called woe. What does woe mean?
Woe is great sorrow or distress.
So this is not only profanity back then. This is actually cursing.
That's not cursing.
So that you won't be distracted by the comments. It seems like you're getting distracted. I don't want you to get distracted by the comments. Don't read the comments. Don't read the comments. Let's just stay focused, right?
I'm not even reading the comments.
We see that woe means what? What does woe mean? Great disparity and distress upon you, right?
Woe is great sorrow or distress, but I don't see that as
Wait, hold on. See, back then they didn't have fuck, shit, nigga, bitch. That is something totally worse. When you said woe unto someone, you was actually wishing the worst thing upon them. This is beyond cursing. This is cursing. This is beyond profanity. This is a profane language that Jesus was using toward people in the high states. So can we agree that when you said woe in the Bible, that means cursing upon you? It means to curse you. It's to curse you.
No, I don't see that.
Now hold on, bro. What does woe mean? Because I want to make sure I'm dealing with someone that's cognitive enough to speak to. What does woe mean again?
Woe means great sorrow or distress.
Okay, so if I say woe unto you, what does that mean?
Sorrow unto you. Or great distress.
Or what? Sorrow or what? Sorrow
or distress. Or distress.
Isn't that not cursing you? Is it not cursing you?
I'm talking about the word, the profanity
I'm not talking to you no more. I'm not talking to you no more because now
you didn't even let me talk. Profanity is
I'm not fucking letting you talk. It's fucking simple. You want to complicate the shit. I'm not fucking talking. Y'all can go look the verses up, nigga. The verses are Matthew 23. I'm not wasting my time with people because she want to be retarded and be stupid when the word woe is a curse. Jesus was cursing people the fuck out, nigga. He was cursing people the fuck out. He was cursing these people the power the fuck out. The verses are Matthew The verse on Luke 11 and Matthew 23. Read it for yourself, nigga, when you get time. So I'm not fucking talking to your stupid ass. You dumb motherfucker, you dumb as shit. You are dumb as shit, dumb as fucking rocks. If you don't think when someone says woe and it says great disparity and sorrow against you, nigga, that's cursing them. That's like saying fuck y'all. And even in chapter 11 of Luke, the lawyer says this to Jesus. Jesus sat down without washing his hands in Luke 11, which was something that offended them because this nigga wasn't. Jesus literally in Luke 11 sits down at the table and reclines at the table to eat without washing his hands. And they was looking at him like, and then he curses every one of them out right at the table. And then in verse 45 in Luke 11, it says one of the experts in laws, which was a lawyer back in then, said, "Teacher, when you say these things, you insult us also." And Jesus said, "Nigga, fuck you too." He said to the expert, straight up, this is a different side of Jesus that no one knows about. Oh, my Messiah is Jesus the Christ. But Jesus went through hella chapters from what they said, right? From what they said in the Bible. Because remember, the Bible is he said, she said. From your own Bible, Jesus is cursing niggas out. Not only did he curse motherfuckers out, Jesus entered the temple, turning tables over and whipping niggas' asses. This is your Messiah, whipping niggas' asses. Jesus was hanging with the prostitutes, the whoremongers, because they was mad at Jesus because he was partying with the prostitutes and the whoremongers. And he said, this is why the prostitutes and whoremongers will enter the kingdom before you will. Jesus rode with a whole bunch of females, chapter 8 of Luke. He rode with it's a whole bunch of shit people don't even know about their own Messiah. Because you don't read, nigga. You don't read. Read Luke 8. And remember, these gospels that give us the story of Jesus were passed down. This is the gospel according to Luke. Ain't no fucking Luke in Egypt. Ain't no fucking John in Egypt. Ain't no fucking Matthew in Egypt. Ain't no fucking... These are not only... The names are distorted. Jesus. Ain't no fucking Jesus in fucking Africa. Bruh, they got niggas in Africa calling Jesus, Jesus. This how confused we are. Motherfuckers got the Bible in Africa calling Jesus, Matthew, Luke, and nigga. And when you read the beginning of the Gospels, it clearly says these are books that were handed down, stories that were handed down that Luke said, that were handed down and handed down and handed down. We're supposed to trust that and base our whole fucking life upon some shit that he said, she said, he said, she said. Fuck no, I read it and I take what I can from it, but I don't take that shit. That ain't science. That can't be proven. It can't be proven, but all I could do is extract the truth from it because it was put on me and when I was a child. So I examine the Bible and look at it as for what it is now. Like, nigga, this was he said, she said. This ain't facts. So when you talk about what the Messiah was like, you don't even have any kind of solid information on what the Messiah was like at all. You have stories, and even those stories don't tell you about his whole life. You have bits and pieces of Jesus' life. You have moments of Jesus' life, and you have taken those moments and made that into a person. Nigga, imagine how many moments do you think that the Bible talks about his life? Not much, right? Piecing it, bop, 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 and then put it together and say, this. No, nigga, what if we did that to your life? We only went to the good moments in your life or what you did in your life in the good moments, and we only shared those stories, and we put your life. Nigga, that ain't even actual facts. You wasn't even in, and you heard that shit from somebody that heard that shit from somebody that heard that shit from somebody that heard that shit from somebody, and y'all gonna base this in facts? Cut out. Use your fucking brain, nigga. Y'all niggas are so lazy because you know why? Y'all don't have time for spirituality, even take time to even question anything because you're busy trying to survive. Point blank, period. You're busy trying to survive. You reading the Bible and don't even read the Bible right. Like the Bible is not anything that's totally credible. We have to use science to back the Bible up. And if you can't use science in a certain part, it makes no sense. Jesus didn't really say anything about sexuality. He did not teach about sexuality in the Bible. His disciples did. But then again, those are stories that were stories that were stories, and then we know who got the Bible. Our enemy. Our enemy got it and gave it to us. So wait a minute. We're not going to consider the fact that our enemy had tainted that Bible. It's the King James Version. Who the fuck is King James? King James is our enemy, right? So if that's our enemy, you know he distorted that shit too. So we have to read the Bible with discernment. First of all, the book is flawed because it came from King James. King James has interpreted this whole shit for us. So therefore, we have to understand that there is lies in it. We have to understand like, okay, where did this book come from? We have to study from the original text, which is in our DNA. You can see if you got the truth in you when you read it, you can discern it. But if you ain't got the truth in you, you're gonna read it like a regular book and then believe it. And just believe because my Messiah didn't curse. Stupid ass. Your Messiah cursed all throughout the Bible. Your Messiah had an anger problem. If you actually look at Jesus, Jesus got a temper like a motherfucker. That nigga went from 0 to 100 real quick. If you read Jesus in the Bible, that nigga went from 0 to 100 real quick. That nigga was not having it off of nobody. This nigga was telling people off that he wasn't the opponent. Jesus went before the children of Abraham and told them that y'all niggas is devils. He tells right there in their face. They try to stone this nigga right there. He ran. He said, y'all children of the devil. In John 10. In John 10, he said, yo, man, is you the Messiah or what? Just say it. He said, I already told y'all niggas. Y'all don't fucking believe it. Then they try to stone him right there. They try to stone. Jesus offended everybody. A true speaker has no friends. So your Messiah, even in the Bible, as it was told, offended everybody. Everybody wanted this nigga neck. Everybody wanted this nigga neck when he was there. So what the fuck? You think that Jesus is a peaceful motherfucker, that this white motherfucker, this image of this white motherfucker stuck in your subconscious of this peaceful, loving, all white motherfucker? No, Jesus came to whip ass, nigga. I did not come here to bring peace. He said right there in Matthew 10. I didn't. Do not think I've come here to bring peace, nigga. Jesus wasn't a peaceful motherfucker. He said, I came here to bring war, a sword, a word, the truth, nigga. It's going to split up the family. He said, because one of y'all motherfuckers going to get it and another motherfucker ain't going to understand it. So I come to bring, to separate mother from daughter, father from son. I came here to, it's going to be chaos, nigga. I'm separating families, nigga. Jesus, I ain't come here to bring peace in Matthew 10. So your depiction of Jesus is totally wrong. You got a distorted understanding of Jesus in your own Bible. Not to say that's what it actually was. Because we're missing so much details of someone's life. You can't get a full understanding of what Jesus was like. So guess what? The Antichrist did that. You have to have discernment. That's why it's not for you. It's not for you. Point blank, period. It ain't for you. Nah, but come on, Vic. Jesus wasn't smoking cigarettes and shit. Come on, you can't be destroying a human body. Vic, you be smoking. I'll let you in, Vic, but come on. Vic, you be doing too much. Come on. You can't be living in Detroit. Jesus wouldn't be living in Detroit. Say, nah, man, come on. You can't do that, bro. Come on, Vic, come on in, man. You can't be doing it. Vic, you can't say that you a disciple, man. You be doing shit to destroy your being, man.
My man, the team winning everything out here. All right, the Chief is winning. Keep hating on the Chief. I just love sitting back and hating on the Chief.
I know you know about the Bible. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, the last one. Now, listen, see, the Bible clearly states, right, the Bible says when you deal with a woman like that, see, I don't know what that woman is doing, but the Bible says that God will pull a wall up on some people, that you will talk to them. You can read from the book common sense, and they will not understand it. It's no different than the people that come to carbonation. See, the Bible is based in life, and all the experience in life: liars, cheaters, frauds, demons, people that are depressed, people with sickness. All these things are dealt with. But when you physically bring a human being just like you on the line, and you say, well, read this, and we're just reading the alphabet, A, B, C, D, and you say the last letter is D. Do you see the D? And then after they look up at you, and they say, well, I still don't understand. They're looking down at the letter. And then they look back at you and go,
Yo, you seen that? I said, whoa. I said, look, here's the definition of woe. And what
right.
she said, woe is great disparity and sorrow. So if Jesus says, woe unto you, is that not cursing those people?
Right.
Isn't that
look, it was a brain lock.
Isn't that profanity? Isn't that profane to say at that day? Oh no, that's not cursing.
Well, see, and look right there. Look, and right there is that wall, as the Bible says. That God, like you know how they say, God told Moses that he was going to harden Pharaoh's heart, that he was going to make him hate him even more. And Moses is like, well, why are you doing that? Why am I down here talking about, let your people go? And God said, I'm doing this so I can be remembered. You see? So everybody that you open the Bible to, and you get the reaction as you did that woman, see, that is proof right there about the realness of what's happening here, because God wouldn't have a way to write a book. Like when you talk about God, man, God didn't write a book. God wouldn't have to. There's no way he could write a book. You feel what I'm saying? So it'd have to be other things that would have to happen to prove his existence. So it would be little things, small things. You see what I'm saying? And one of those things I come across myself. A lot of times you can show a demon just by pulling out a Bible and just reading something out of the Bible and say, do you understand? Just common knowledge. And people will break just like that. And see, hey, Chief, I ran into the exact same, for years, I run into the same thing. People say, well, I read the Bible, this, that, the other. And like you said Jesus was hanging with the prostitutes. He was hanging with the thugs. He wasn't with all the sedity people trying to act all upright. So it really has to, right. And then you have to look at, okay, so if Jesus wasn't doing all of these things, then why are these churches all across the world telling you got to be in a 3-piece suit, telling you that your life got to be perfect, that everything's, you know what I'm saying? It's hypocrisy, basically.
They're the Antichrist. They're the Antichrist.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. But yeah, Chief, man, but I'm sitting in the background. Oh, and one more thing. For all of you idiots that was hating on the Chief because he got 4 wives, anybody that's got a problem with that video that Chief did, either you are gay or you have been castrated. There's just one of the two. One of the two things. All right. Hey, brother, I love you, man. All right, I'm going to stay in the background. All right, brother.
Yo, Vic, always make me laugh, man. Are you funny, man? I'm glad every time I'm upset, y'all turn me around, man, because I be getting upset because at the end of the day, people don't be knowing what the hell they talking about. Why do you curse so much? The Jesus I know didn't curse. That's because you don't know Jesus, motherfucker. I'm going to let her sit there with those verses, though. I'm going to let her sit there with them verses and read them later on and see how Jesus cursed them bitches out. And then we're going to see. That's a fact. So yeah, I was letting people call in to debunk whatever. They blocked us, man, for doing the realest shit. Motherfuckers don't want, that's a fact. That's a fact. And it's funny because if you don't want the truth, to change the channel. Why you gotta report me? Let me do me. You offended by the truth to the point where you have to report me to master. Even my enemies, I never report them. What am I report you for? What's up, nigga? Well, if you don't don't agree with me, change the channel. Why you got to report me? I'm on Instagram, nigga, I'm minding my business. I'm dancing with my wives, stripping for them, having a little strip tease for my little audience, you know what I'm saying, showing them sexual moves that they can put on their woman, you know. How you do your woman like this, and do it like that, and flip her and turn her and do it like that. Kama Sutra. And motherfuckers hating on me. For what? Just change the channel. You don't like it? But there's actual porno on Instagram, that a whole page full of porno. Like naked ass, dick going in the pussy, the page is up and running. Woman ass, half ass naked, bouncing ass everywhere. And it's on Instagram. This how you know this shit crazy. I just did a little strip tease to show y'all that, you know, this how you get it in with your woman. You know, this what your woman like. And y'all blocked me for that shit. On all my pages. The hater rate was amazing. I don't think I'm gay, bro. I don't think anybody thinks that I'm gay. They think I'm a lot of things, but I don't think people think I'm gay.
I just have one thing to say that I'm going to be out. You do have a lot of haters, and most of the haters are either ugly as shit women or fat as shit women. All your haters are ugly. If they look good, they're not hating on you. Ugly people have complexes about themselves, and that's just what it is.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I don't know why people keep saying gay. Like, I don't think nobody think I'm gay. I don't think that I think a lot of my haters might think I'm a lot of things, but I don't think no one can say that I'm gay. Like, I don't even have gay tendencies, nigga. Like, you know, I don't even have gayness about me. I didn't even anything gay about me. So I don't even know why y'all keep saying gay. That shit. You just keep saying that to try to fuck with me. How come you not showing me? Because the walls are talking. Like that new, what's the name song? Now, ugly is not subjective. I think it's a lot of people that are just plumb ugly. For real. She right. A lot of my haters, you look at them, they are ugly. They're ugly people because that ugliness comes from the inside, like sexy comes from the inside. You know what I'm saying? It's a spirit. Ugly people, spirit. She right. I'm bisexual. Now, if I was bisexual, don't you think I would give me some ass? I mean, I would show you, I would tell nigga I'm just real. Nah, I told you, I'm attracted to that. That ain't what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at him like a man. Take this one. It's all good though. Try to find some flaws. Thank you, baby. But even if I was bisexual, so the fuck what? So what if I was bisexual? What would you do about it? So what? I'm still speaking the truth, nigga. I still have something that's valuable to you if you can use it. Who gives a fuck about who I'm fucking and how I'm fucking? Why would you even care about that? You know what I'm saying? What does Jesus say about homosexuality? Don't worry, I'll wait. What does Jesus in your Bible say about homosexuality? What does Jesus say about homosexuality? Don't worry, I'll wait. Anybody want to call in and tell me what Jesus says about homosexuality? What does Jesus say about homosexuality, y'all? Huh? What does Jesus say about homosexuality? Anybody want to call in and tell me? want to talk about it? Jesus said it's a sexual. Show me. Any Christians? Any pastors in the building? Any Hebrew Israelites? Any Moors? Anybody want to tell me what Jesus said about homosexuality in the Bible? What did Jesus say in the Bible about homosexuality? Anybody? That's the question of the day. Did Jesus say in the Bible about homosexuality? What did Jesus say? That's the question of the day. Y'all call in and answer it. Y'all call in and answer it. Oh yeah, you gotta prove that. You gotta prove that, young heart. Oh, that feels good. Y'all? Peace to the God. Oh, why you hung up? Why you hung up? No, call in. Question of the day. I need to understand it. I need to understand it. Come on. Oh, nobody gonna call in? Anybody gonna call in and answer this question? Okay, we got a caller coming in. Hello? Hello? What did Jesus say in the Bible? Please, Rob.
What's going on? So basically, yeah, I'm not sure how Jesus feels on homosexuality, but I know sex magic does exist, and Catholic churches practice that daily. That's why there's so many cases on child pedophilia and a whole bunch of other stuff, you know, with the priests and stuff. So I know there's something evil going on there, because like you're stripping energy from, like, you know, the male. Like, let's say it's a younger male, younger kid, you know?
Oh, so, okay. You don't know about, I'm trying to see who know about Jesus in the Bible, talking about homosexuality. What did Jesus say to that? The question is, what did Jesus say about Paul? Okay. Anybody want to tell me what Jesus says in the Bible about homosexuality? What did the Christ say? What did the Messiah say? What did the Messiah say about? What did the Messiah say in the Bible about? Anybody want to call in? Anybody want to call in? Okay, you're on, you're live. Go ahead.
Hey, my bad. I did that wrong.
Okay, no problem. It's okay. Anybody else? Anybody else want to tell me? Anybody in the room want to tell me what Jesus, the Messiah, the Christ, what did the Christ teach us about homosexuality? Did Christ teach about sexuality at all? I'm listening. Did the Christ, Jesus the Christ, teach us about sexuality at all? Jesus taught us about a lot of things. Did Jesus teach us about homosexuality at all? Come on, Bible scholars. There you go. Come on. Where everybody at? Everybody got something to say about my Bible scholars. Okay, I'm not asking you about what Leviticus said. I said, what did Jesus say in the Gospels? We talk about the Christ consciousness. What did the Christ consciousness teach us about sexuality? Don't worry, we're going to wait. Let me see your phone, baby. Yeah, we're waiting. And while we're waiting on that answer, we're waiting for the people to call in. I got something for y'all. I got something for y'all. Answer the question. Anybody call in? Oh, we got a caller here. Let's see what we got. What did Jesus teach us about Jesus? Teach us about homosexuality or sexuality at all? Caller, you're on.
All right, look, Chief. We don't know. Tell us.
I can't tell you because it's a question for you. I want to give everybody a chance to answer this question.
So I'm about to Google it and I'm gonna find out. I'll hit you back.
That's what it is. It's funny. It's funny that we don't have no verses. Madam, can you prove that? Can you prove it? Can you prove it? Come on in the room. Come on down. We still waiting, y'all. We asked you what the education that Jesus the Christ gave us on sexual education. What was the sexuality, understanding of sexuality? What was the teaching of homosexuality? We're still waiting on the call. Oh, we got some callers here. Here we go. They done went to Google. They done went to Google. Now they back. Let's get it. Yo?
Hi. I know that in Leviticus it says that.
No, we're not asking about what Leviticus said. We said, what did Jesus, the Christ? Because, right, we're talking about Christian, the Christ consciousness. We're talking about Christians. We're talking about understanding what Jesus came and taught us.
Well, I was taught that God's word says that.
No, we're asking you the question, what did Jesus speak about homosexuality? What did Jesus say about homosexuality?
He said that it was.
I know you see the question.
He
I asked
says.
you what Leviticus said.
Okay. He says that it was an abomination.
Okay, can you show me where that's at, please, ma'am?
I'll call you back after I find it.
Call me back. Okay, call me back. Okay, Miss Ceiling just called in. We talked to Miss White Ceiling. Miss White Ceiling called in and didn't have the answer right. White Ceiling called in. The walls is talking. The walls and the ceilings and the ceiling fans are talking. Yep. Oh, you hung up. You must have the same answer as the last call. Okay. Next caller coming in. This is so funny. This is so funny. This is so funny. Yo. Oh, the brick wall is talking. The factory is going to call. The factory is calling in. What's going on, factory?
Yo.
Yo.
Hold up. Here I come. Hold up. Give me a sec.
Okay. You calling to answer the question? Oh,
Yo.
my boy.
What up, Chief?
What's
What's
up?
poppin'? I'm chilling.
Good to see
I'm
you.
chilling, man. Yeah, no doubt, man. You've been through a lot since we last talked, bro.
Man.
Real shit.
Bruh.
You still standing tall, though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Trying.
Yeah.
Trying.
Like, yeah, for real, man. I'm out.
Man, I thought it was you.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm chilling, man. Working hard. As you can see, I'm at work. I ain't gave it up yet, you heard? But no, I just want to say, I can't answer that question, bro, because to me, common sense is going to say that, first of all, the Bible was written by King James, and King James himself was a homosexual. You understand? A lot of people don't know that. You understand what I'm saying? But sexuality in itself, pure in nature, is like you see male dogs humping on male dogs. You understand what I'm saying? In nature, in Mother Nature, we are nature. That's why we connected to the ground. It makes sense to me that sexuality is free. You understand what I'm saying? It's untainted. And the only difference from us and animals is the fact that we made the choice to wipe our own ass. You understand what I'm saying?
All right.
You understand what I'm saying? We had the knowledge to wipe our own ass and we forgot. And I'm gonna tell you some real shit that just happened to me just now, yo. I'm driving, right, and it's fall where I'm at, right? And the trees are changing colors. And I can see myself in nature. And it's calling me, bro, for real. It's calling me. So, like, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to, I listen to you every day, bro. I still ain't gave up on listening to you or nothing. I see what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? I see your lives. You be tripping sometimes, but, you know, what the fuck else you got to do out there? You know what I mean? You doing your thing, though, bro. I ain't mad at you. I ain't hating on you at all, yo. You know what I mean? I ain't mad, because I don't give a fuck who you fucking, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing what you're doing, but you telling the truth in it. You got to be entertaining because these motherfuckers is dumb, deaf, and blind for real. You understand what I'm saying? And to the homie, if he's still watching, if he has some patience to continue to watch it, like from a street nigga narrative to what you were saying about Nipsey Hussle and all that, you're not disrespecting them dudes. What you're saying is, like they was teaching the wrong shit. They trying to get you to be a part of the system that we not supposed to be a part of. If you go back in history, the system has destroyed us from Kentucky Fried Chicken. Kentucky Fried Chicken was a black woman's recipe that was stolen from a black slave. Jack Daniels whiskey was a fucking slave. A slave made that whiskey, man, and a white man stole that shit. So they've been stealing shit from us for years and years and years and years and years. We don't belong over here. You understand what I'm saying? And motherfuckers are scared of change, yo. We scared to change like a motherfucker, man, and it's sad. And they be reporting you, I'll be like, damn, yo, why are they really reporting this, man? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing to them? You ain't nowhere near the States. You out in you're just doing what you're doing online. Why is motherfuckers reporting you for real? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, hate breed hate, man. Motherfuckers don't know themselves. You can't tell people nothing. You understand what I mean? And you just can't tell motherfuckers. Motherfuckers is like slow. Our people are slow, bro. They slow. They don't want to get it. You understand what I'm saying? They got a church on every corner. And in our hood, in our neighborhoods, in the hood, we don't own no stores. The Chinese own the stores. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, and we go there happily, and they don't give no book bags and nothing to the kids. They don't do nothing but take our money and go.
It's crazy
you understand what I'm saying?
When that Popeye's chicken sandwich came out, celebrities was going into stores and getting them and eating them.
Nah, I would never eat that shit, bro.
Like literally, like the girl Cardi B.
That was a setup.
And ate the sandwich. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
That was a setup, bro.
Yo, it's always good. It's always good to hear.
Yeah. I don't want to hold up your love and all that. Peace, yo. You know what I'm saying? Because you reflection for real. I love myself, yo. Peace. See, I told you real niggas is out there listening, man. Like, I ain't really worried about these other dudes that can't show their face. Real dudes is listening, man. They out there, man. But we still trying to get back to the question, man. We trying to get back to the question. Y'all got Matthew 19 and Matthew 10? Come on, pull it up. Read it out. I want to hear it.
Well, to answer your question, Jesus didn't say anything about homosexuality specifically. He just said that he came to fulfill the word of God. And when you go in the Bible and look at the scriptures always refer to other people and what their thoughts are about homosexuality, such as what Paul said in Romans.
Why did Jesus address it? Because Paul is supposed to be. If Paul is addressing it, why did Jesus address it?
Because Jesus came to fulfill the word of God, and Paul is like Jesus.
Isn't that a part of the word of God? Isn't the word of God life? Isn't that life? The word of God is life. I mean, the truth about everything. So the word of God is the word of life. So if that's the case, how come Jesus didn't talk about sexuality like that?
Well, you asking me that question as though you already have the answer. So I just came on here to answer what you said. You said, what did Jesus say? I'm telling you that Jesus didn't say anything specifically about homosexuality. If you want to say that, if you want to put the homosexuals in the category of being the underdog, well, Jesus came here he was the rebel for the underdog. He was the one who spoke up for the underdog. So the Bible talks about loving everybody, but everybody has their own idea about the Bible. They say that the Bible is the word.
Answer, what did Jesus say in the Bible about homosexuality? What did
I already did it. I just told you. He didn't say nothing against it or anything for it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay. So, anybody else want to answer that? Anybody else want to answer it? Y'all keep calling about Leviticus. I ain't asked you what Leviticus said. I said, what did Jesus say in the gospel about homosexuality? What did Jesus say about sexuality? What did he teach us? If Jesus is the Messiah, Jesus had come to tell the truth and was the truth. Then why doesn't Jesus say anything about sexuality in the Bible at all? You answered it, Shamir? Okay, let's go live, Shamir. Come on, let's go live, Shamir. You answered it. Oh, you ain't answered it. I'm still waiting, y'all, for the answer. I'm gonna give you the answer before the end of the job, but we got another caller. Still waiting. Y'all still typing in. Y'all supposed to be calling in. Homosexuality wasn't understood in biblical times. Yo, what's going on? You calling to answer the question?
Nah, I was saying that in the Bible, it wasn't spoken about, so it must have was left out.
It's spoken about in the Bible. Oh yeah, homosexuality is clearly spoken about in the Bible, but not by Jesus, the Messiah.
But not by
Jesus didn't address nothing about sexuality in the Bible at all.
Facts.
Which is leaving us fucked up because obviously, I'm gonna give you the answer real quick. Hang up. I'm gonna give you the answer right now.
I'm listening.
Okay. So, since nobody won't answer the question, I'm gonna give you the answer. The answer is, well, somebody did answer the question. I'm gonna tell you why though. Somebody answered the question. There is no, and this is something that needs to be understood, because Jesus came to fulfill the law of God. Jesus talked and cleared up a lot of shit, right? But did not address sexuality. Now, we know sexuality is one of the most number one things that need to be talked about. So we know that the Messiah had to come and talk about homosexuality or sexual immoralities or anything like that. We have to know about that, right? There is no documented files on Jesus speaking on homosexuality or sexual immoralities. There is none. And that, my friends, should let you know that the Bible has been edited. The Bible has, things have been taken out. Things have been put in for political reasons. Now, I am the Messiah of today, and I'm telling you that in order, the closest that we can get to Jesus actually teaching you about sexuality, you ready? Watch this. It's in Matthew 6. The closest you're ever going to get on Jesus teaching you about sexuality is in Matthew 6, verse 25. Matthew 19:3. Let's look it up. You keep bringing up Matthew 19:3. Let's look it up. This is not talking about homosexuality. This is talking about being an Eden. This is not talking about being. This is talking about marriage. This is talking about divorcing your wife, nigga. This ain't talking about no damn sexuality. This is talking about the lawful, at that time, what it meant to marry a woman. And then even this has been tainted. Who said it was an abomination? Show me. Call in. Why don't y'all just call in or just, you know what I'm saying, answer the shit straight up. We're not reading Leviticus. Because if King James was gay, then how come in the Bible it says that it's an abomination? Okay, so I'm asking you again. The question still remains. What does the Bible teach us about, what does Jesus in the Bible teach us about homosexuality? Nothing. If I'm gravely deceived, then prove it. I'm going to go live. Correct me publicly. Here it is, the public eye. If I'm gravely mistaken, I just sent you a live request. Come now and show me. Exactly, you declined. Because you're gravely mistaken. You're deceived. Because if I was deceived, you would be able to prove me wrong, clearly. And none of you can clearly. Y'all going around it, trying to piece it together. The question remains. You're giving me what Romans said. You're giving me what Leviticus said. I'm asking you, what did Jesus in the Bible say about homosexuality or sexuality at all? And you can't give me the answer. Call in, prove me wrong, and then keep it moving. Keep it moving. Just let's
Hello. Good morning.
How you feeling today?
Good. On my way to work.
On the way to work for what?
Work for a financial institution for some money. Pay my bills.
Okay, so while you're working for that financial institution to survive, what is that institution doing? What is the institution doing is what I'm asking. The people that you're working for that you can survive, what are they doing? Who are you working for? Who are you giving your energy to? Do you even care?
I'm giving my energy to, I can't say the name, but I'm giving my energy to a financial institution that has very good values. It's a small financial institution, and they bought me 3 cars.
All right, so you're going to answer the question. Don't worry about it. You're going to answer the question.
Okay. About what does Jesus say in the Bible about homosexuality? Yes. Are you going to give me a chance to answer?
I'm listening.
But anyway, so I believe I don't know anywhere in the Bible where it really talks about homosexuality except for when they had God had destroyed that city. That's the only.
Okay, so therefore we got our answers. You don't know where it's at. All right, cool. We ain't going to talk about you going to work for a financial institution. They're a good institution because they bought you 3 cars. You sleep like a motherfucker. Like, we ain't even going to talk about that shit. We ain't even going to go there. That shit gonna piss me off. I like, you know what? We get off the phone with you because you plumb all the way. Still, no one will answer the question. Can we all agree that Jesus in the Bible has said nothing about sexuality, sexual immoralities, or homosexuality? Can we agree upon that? Can we agree that Jesus never addressed homosexuality? Can we agree upon that? We got another caller. Let's see if he can answer it. No one can answer it.
Hey, I'm a troll, but I've been watching you for like so many years, man, and I already know what it is. But what's the question? Ask the question again.
The question is pending, bro. It's pending.
Well, I mean, basically, I don't remember seeing Jesus say anything about homosexuality in the Bible. I remember seeing.
That's all I needed to know. Appreciate you calling that, brother. Still.
Disrespectful, boy. You need to stop being disrespectful to the
call here the screen. Did you call here the screen?
No, but because you gonna hang up in the damn way. You don't listen.
I ain't gonna hang up if you come respectful. You come disrespectful, I'm gonna hang up.
Okay, so what is respect? Lowering my tone?
Definitely. When you in my presence, don't ever come at me like that.
Okay, but let me lower my tone for you. You need to stop being
Why you telling me what I need
disrespectful.
to do, man? You gonna answer the question or not?
You answer. You so fucking smart. You answer.
See? There you go. You still stalking me. You still watching me. You hate me so much, but you're still watching. How you gonna watch me with the TV on? Turn the fucking TV on. Turn the TV off so you can fucking get some knowledge. Turn the fucking TV off. You're watching me the wrong way. You're never gonna get me. Calling in with the fucking, you don't like me. Why you keep watching me? You proclaim to the world, I do not like this nigga. I do not fuck with him. Yet you still watching me. The fuck is wrong with you? Stop watching me. I blocked her. She made another page. And she had an audacity to call in again. If you proclaim to the world on a live, on a video, I'm his mama. First of all, you could never be my mother. Next, you say, I do not fuck with him. Fuck this nigga. He's a fuck nigga. Then why are you still watching me? That's weird. And to this day, you call in, and then you try to curse me out for what? You already did that. Is you clout chasing or stalking me? Which one? Let's get it right, man. You gonna watch me in silence now and play with your pussy. You feel me? Don't watch. You can't no more. You can't no. Anytime you get emotional, you want to call in and say what you got.
What I want to say.
What's up?
Okay, epigenetics. That's what you're dealing with, right?
Epigenetics, I definitely deal with epigenetics.
Okay, so that's what you deal with. Islam don't matter, Christianity don't matter, Buddhism don't matter, none of that stuff matter because that's really all man-made, and it's already man-made saying they've been inspired by God. And Jesus was, he was the most known one for being inspired by God, and that's why what he taught goes down in the Bible. But even what he says, in the Bible, if somebody else saying that he said it, they witnessed him saying it. So if you're dealing with, and I already said some things earlier too that you ignored that I said, which is that Jesus.
I don't read all the comments. I'm sorry, I'm not that good. I don't.
No, I came on earlier with you. I was on earlier with you. I was just on with you a minute ago.
I don't know who you are. You got.
I'm on that Jesus didn't.
I can't see shit.
Okay, my bad. I thought you would remember my voice or something, but
oh, your voice. Oh, okay.
Right. So I thought that, earlier I said that Jesus didn't say anything in the Bible about homosexuality. Jesus loved everybody as far as I can see. I was raised in the church. Jesus loved everybody.
No, Jesus does not love everybody.
Okay, who did Jesus love? Who did Jesus not love?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm trying to find out who did he not love.
Don't worry.
That's an honest question.
Read your own Bible, man. Go read your own.
You don't need to read the Bible. You don't need to read it. You get all your information from other people. Just like you said the other day on that video, you just fucking told you about Allah says the Bible.
So why are you watching?
Don't tell me to go read it. You're not reading.
Why watching?
I like watching. You say you get a kick out. You crack me up.
Why are you on this?
I like you, NatureBoy. You cracks me up.
Like me. That's my thing.
What'd you say?
It's on me if you like it.
I'm just answering. No, I just came on to answer the question. You're the one got us to this point right here. I just came on here to say.
Answer the question without being insulted. Come on, let's get it.
I didn't insult you. I just said if you're dealing with epigenetics, nothing else really matters.
Well, we already broke down epigenetics. This ain't for that. This is a different way of approaching it. Okay, this is.
So you're just having some fun with the Bible right now.
I'm just fucking with the people that think they know.
Okay.
I'm trying to make people think. I'm just trying to make people think for themselves, and I'm helping them think for themselves. Because a lot of people like, damn, Jesus ain't never did say nothing about the goddamn sexuality. He ain't never really mentioned sexuality.
Okay, I got you.
People see, like, damn, the Bible must be flawed, because why would the Messiah come and not address the Word of God completely? And we know that sexuality will be one of them. So, with this being stated, I was going to get into teaching about sexuality. That's all. I was about to do that.
But even though you're going to get into the teaching about it, you tend to quote the Bible a lot, and you tend to follow some of the things.
Because not only me, but most African American people were raised in the church. So you have to speak to people from where they're coming from. But I don't teach from there. I teach from science. I have 5 sciences I teach from. You know that.
What about Islam? You say that you
even Islam. I take Islam and show you the science. The Quran is right and exact, but the other books that they have, the Torah, all that stuff is not right and exact.
Okay. And for you people down in the comments talking about I'm talking over him, he don't got a problem with it. Okay, he handling it. Why is y'all tripping? He's a grown ass man. I mean, Jesus, that's like you taking up for Jesus' son. Jesus is God's protection.
Protect me too. When people call in on that shit, you better protect me too.
You alright? You okay? Ain't nobody trying to slap you in the face and hit you. I can't do that to you through the screen but talk to you. It's not that serious.
Your face though.
Because I don't want, if somebody records your videos, I don't give permission for my face to be on somebody else's YouTube. That's why I'm covering my face up. You can see my face, go into my profile. That's how you can see my face. Okay?
Same thing. They could just put the picture on there as me and you talking to put your picture from your profile on it, but don't have to.
Oh, I can do that?
They can do that. They can put your picture on there and say,
oh, really? Well, you know what? They better not do it. They better not do no shit like that. I don't get picture for that.
They're gonna do it now. They're gonna do it.
Oh, you know what? They can't do it. You know why? If they do it, they're not gonna get a real good picture because my profile is private, and they're gonna have to blow that little bitty picture up. And if they do that, it's gonna be blurred out anyway.
Okay.
Come back here, boy. Thank you. Nice talking to you. Bye bye.
Hey, still waiting on the answer. We got 3 more callers. Let the brother in. Hey, yo. So you got the answer, bro?
Peace, bro. Yeah, definitely. you said, he really didn't answer it directly. My thing is he answered it indirectly.
Really?
By saying that he came to.
Wait. Before you say that, because I want you to get into some shit. Because you're saying he answered it indirectly. Isn't that subjective? Can't we all just say that he did that? Can't somebody just say that?
That's true. You're right.
Wouldn't that be subjective?
No, I agree with you.
Okay, so you're going to give me your personal opinion about what you think, an interpretation of what you think when it's not direct. I feel like it's addressed.
Well, let me say what I was going to say, and then you can kind of go from there.
Okay.
When I say he indirectly answered it, meaning he said he came to fulfill the law, not change it. Mm-hmm. So when you say he's coming to fulfill the law, you got to say what law? The law of the past prophets. Mm-hmm. And then you have to look at it. Okay, well, what did the past prophets say? Mm-hmm. And they said that basically marriage is for a man and a woman. Mm-hmm. Not for two men, not for two women. Mm-hmm. So if he come to fulfill the law of the past prophets, then he's indirectly saying that he condemns sexuality, homosexuality.
Okay, so let me say this inside of that. Number one, he actually came in and changed their laws. If you think about it, that's why they were mad at him. And that's why they crucified him, because he went against their laws. Am I right? At the same time.
Yes, okay, yeah. In a sense, yes.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm with.
So what I'm saying is their laws, he did away with all their laws. He told them that they were God. You know what I'm saying? Like that was all their teachings. That's why they killed them. Because he directly said everything that was written, my nigga, I am the one that gave Moses the knowledge that he had. And now I'm giving you the real knowledge, and I'm telling you that you all are God. And they literally, he said, I'm the Messiah, and y'all God.
But in my mind, that's him fulfilling it. I feel like he came to fulfill the laws of the past.
Right, what I'm saying, and I understand that. But that went against, to them, this is why they try to kill him, that went against. You understand what I'm saying? It went against
I get what you're saying.
Jesus worked on the Sabbath, which went against their law. He healed on the Sabbath, which can use a stone and kill.
Right.
He let a prostitute live. A woman that had been an adulterer. He let her live. There's a lot of shit that he did that broke the laws of that day that made them want to kill him.
But I don't feel like he broke the laws. I feel like in a sense he transcended them. Like when you come in to bring the truth.
Transcending, right, is at the same as breaking them.
Okay. Not necessarily. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say breaking. I would say
he broke the laws. He definitely broke the Sabbath. He broke the Sabbath. He broke that. He literally was out in the field with his disciples working and healing people on the Sabbath. Like literally, he broke the laws.
Okay. You can put it like that, but I mean that when you say breaking something, it has a negative connotation. I don't feel like what he did.
He disrespected them. He didn't come like, okay, look here, guys. I know it says this, but what you need to understand is that it means this. That's fulfilling, right? But but if you look at Jesus, Jesus was disrespecting these niggas. Like, yo.
But okay, well let me say this. In the same sense, I can compare that to like Elijah Muhammad. Like he came and he brought the truth. He fulfilled what he had to do, but he disrespected the hell out of white people.
Nah.
Calling them devils.
Nah.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh man, definitely. What do you mean no? He told the truth.
He didn't. Elijah Muhammad told truths, and that was cool. But he didn't disrespect them in the sense that when I'm talking about a different time and place here. Okay, so today we can talk to each other, right?
Yeah.
Right, me and you, we can talk to each other, and we can say shit.
Yeah.
There's certain countries out here, to this day, you're not allowed to say shit, or you can get, like to this day, there's certain Muslim countries that if you said the wrong thing, they would kill you and stone you to death.
Absolutely.
We're not living in that time. Jesus was living in that time. where there were certain laws that were set up, that if you said certain things, you were going to get murdered. So you can't compare Jesus in the time that Jesus was in to Elijah Muhammad in the United States of America in this time.
Well, I'm talking about just the things that he did, how you can, well, I was saying it in the sense of how you can bring the truth and it can be disrespectful. That's all I was saying.
Right, no,
but it's not like he's breaking the law. He's breaking the
contingent upon the laws of that day. Now, if I drop your ass off in the middle of the East in a Muslim country and you say some shit, then you can compare yourself to Jesus. You understand? Jesus in a time where if you said these things, not only was it complete disrespect, but it was grounds to be killed. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So why do you feel like him bringing the truth was disrespectful?
What do you mean? Because there was it was times in the Bible, right? In Matthew 10, right, in the Bible, right? Jesus is talking to the children or the descendants of Abraham, right, in the Bible, right? And guess what happened?
What?
Check this out. He tells them that they're the children of the devil. He's the descendants of Abraham. He said, your father is the devil. And they literally were about to kill this nigga. Like, he told them straight like that, your father is the devil. Come on, the house, son, that shit loud.
I know, that's what I'm about to do.
Hey, did you understand what I'm saying to you, though, bro? Jesus was very disrespectful.
I agree. So by me saying what I said about how he indirectly answered the question, do you agree with that or do you disagree with that?
No, I don't agree with it because I'm going to educate you on why. First of all, the concept of what Jesus is totally wrong. And where it was brought from, where the concept of Jesus, you know what I'm saying, the whole concept of the Christ consciousness. And the only closest thing that Jesus actually taught us about sexuality was in Matthew 6. When Jesus was telling people you cannot serve God and money. When Jesus was telling people you cannot serve God and money, he was basically telling them to look into nature to understand life. Jesus was teaching us through nature how to understand life, right? This is very, very important to understand, my G, right? And when Jesus says, look at the birds of the field, how they do not reap nor sow, but the Heavenly Father takes care of them, right? Then he said, look at the flowers of the field. Now, this is where Jesus was taking people out of Babylon. He was telling people to come out of the Messiah in Matthew 6 is leading people out of society. Right? Now, he starts pointing them toward nature. And looking at nature, he's telling the people, look at the birds of the field. Look at nature. He's telling them to look at nature to understand life. He's bringing them to nature. Then, at the same time, we have to know that if we look into nature for sexuality, then we will know what God wants. Because Jesus is literally telling them to look into nature to understand how to live. And now we look into nature to understand how we have sex. So when we look into nature and we look into the homosexual activity in nature, nature is shameless when it comes to sex. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, I'm with you.
So if Jesus is telling you can't serve God and money, that means he's telling you to come out the system. Right? Clearly. He's saying you cannot serve God and money. We know that he was talking about the system because the people start getting scared. In Matthew 6, in chapter 6, verse 25, people started to worry. They started to worry, well, how are we going to get food? How are we going to get, just like you would worry if I told you can't work in Babylon. So they started to get worried, and they started asking Jesus, well, how are we going to get clothes? How are we going to get food? And Jesus said, calm down. Look at the birds of the field. They do not reap nor sow, but the Heavenly Father takes care of them. And he said, look, why do you ask about clothes? Look at the flowers of the field and how they're dressed. Not even King Solomon, all his splendor, was dressed like one of these. So Jesus is leading people to life itself, in nature. Literally. Jesus is leading people to nature, right? And it says, and then as people look into nature, he's telling them, aren't you more worthy than the birds? Aren't you more important than the grass? He was like, but he's telling them you can't serve money. So what is he telling them to do? If I'm telling you you can't serve money no more, what is that telling you to do? And then I tell you to look at nature. What does it tell you to do?
As far as what?
And okay, I'm gonna ask you again. If Jesus in chapter 6 of the Bible is telling people you cannot serve God and money, and then when you start worrying, I tell you to look at nature. When I tell you to stop serving money, what is that telling you to do? To get out of the system, right?
Right.
To let go of the idea of working for the system.
Right, I agree.
And then you have one question in mind. It's like, nigga, well, how am I supposed to get taken care of? Nigga, how am I supposed to eat? How am I supposed to get my clothes? You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Check out who that is. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. Yeah.
So deep game, right? So if Jesus is telling you in the Bible to look at nature, right? So look, right? If Jesus is saying this, right, then you already know he's telling the people, the dude ain't even know. Ain't no fucking feds here, niggas. The fucking people to come cut the grass. So if he's not, then if I'm wrong, then prove me wrong then. If Jesus ain't telling people to go back into nature and look at nature and see how things go. Yeah, that's wrong. Right? So if Jesus ain't telling people to go back to nature, right? And I got one of these already. Then what is he doing? He can't prove you wrong. Who is that? So if Jesus is point blank period trying to say in the Bible, right there in the Bible, it's telling you right there clearly, point blank period, look, in Matthew 6, if Jesus tell you, if somebody tell you do not serve, if Jesus is telling the people you cannot serve God and money at the same time, right? So what is that telling you? What is it telling you? That's telling you that you can't what? You can't go to work for the system. If there's people serving money, you can't serve God and money, right? What is that telling you? So this is where you can understand the Christ. You have to see that they don't have in the Bible, basically, they have taken things out of the Bible and put them back in. But if you look at Matthew 6 very closely, then we get to understand. We're like, okay, point blank period. You can see where right here it says, do not worry. And it says, therefore I tell you, do not worry. It says, you cannot serve, you cannot devote yourself to God and money. So people was looking at Jesus like, so how are we going to eat? What about our life? What are we going to drink? What about our body? Do we need clothes? Like, we need to be a part of the system because we have to work to get clothes. Jesus said, look at the birds of the air. But Jesus is pointing people to nature at the end of the day, right? Boom. So if Jesus pointing people to nature and showing them how life works in nature, and saying, look at all the animals, they do not work, but the Heavenly Father takes care of them, aren't you worth more than them? Then therefore we have our answer. Because if we look, if we therefore put our minds to understanding that Jesus was taking people out of the system, taking people out of Babylon, telling them to come out of Babylon. This is the Christ conscious, right? Christ conscious telling you, first of all, come out the system. Don't serve money. Come out of the system. Lady said she was just going to work to serve money. Jesus would tell her, come out the system and look into nature. So in the Bible, the Christ is telling you to look into nature, right? So if he's telling you to look into nature, when it comes to sexual matters, what would Jesus have said then? Look into nature. And when it comes into, right, Breezer, please come on in the room and prove me wrong. This is simple as fuck. This is simple as fuck, brother. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, brother? I'm going to respectfully disagree with you, my dude. And I'm going to tell you
Okay,
why.
well, let me finish saying what I'm saying first. Because
Go ahead.
In Matthew 6, right, it clearly says, and it clearly says, this is Jesus talking from what they've documented. Do not store up yourself treasures on earth.
Right.
Where moth and vermin destroy and thieves break in and steal. But store up yourself treasures in heaven, where moth and vermin do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. Therefore, where your treasure is, your heart will be also. And in verse 24 it says, no one can serve two masters.
Right.
Either you will hate one, or you will love the other. Either you will be devoted to one, or despise the other.
Right.
You cannot serve God and money.
You are absolutely correct.
So wait. So if Jesus says you cannot serve God and money, naturally, people are in their minds saying what? They're saying, well, if I can't make money, how I'm going to eat? If I can't serve money, how I'm going to get clothes? True. And then in verse 25, it goes on to say, therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, because that's the first thing people start worrying about. Well, shit, if I can't go to work, then how I'm going to eat? If I can't go work, how I'm going to get clothes? So we know for sure what Jesus was talking about by verse 20. Whoa, we don't do that on our channel. We don't smoke on our channel.
And I mean, no disrespect. Now, look, I know I'm on your channel, but this is what I do. So, I mean, in no way I'm disrespecting you, but we just having a normal conversation.
Okay, but what I'm telling you is this.
Just talk.
This is what I'm telling you. For the show, can you please not smoke? That's all I'm asking you, brother.
No problem. I got it.
I'm big on the subconscious and what we're doing on a reflection of each other, right?
Okay, I got you. I can respect that.
I appreciate that. I can respect that because I really want to build with you because you seem like you were intellectual and we're going to be respectful. Yeah. So in verse 25, therefore I tell you, do not worry, because after Jesus says you cannot serve money no more, that means come out the system. Come out the system. Now, people don't have the system no more, and they start worrying. They say, and he says, therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, do not worry about what you're going to eat, or what you're going to drink, or your body, or what you wear. Is not life worth more than food? And he says, in verse 26, Jesus goes on to say, look at the birds of the field, of the air. Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow nor reap or store away in barns, yet your heavenly Father. And then he says, then why do you worry about clothes? Right? See how the flowers of the field grow? Because we can't just say Jesus was talking about a bird one time. No. Jesus, we know, stayed in the mountains. He stayed in nature. We know that from the whole. If we can read through the Bible, we'll know that Jesus was most likely always in nature, unless he had to go do some shit in the city. But he was always on a mountainside or in nature. But he's telling people, look at the flowers of the field and look how they're dressed. So therefore, we know that nature is perfect. Nature is a perfect balance. So Jesus is showing and educating people through nature, showing them nature as an example of how we should live. He's using the flowers of the field, he's using the birds. Now, if we was to ask Jesus about sexual activity, therefore Jesus would say, look at nature, because nature is what is perfect, is what is just and fair. And so when we look at nature, when it comes to primates, and we look at sexuality, we can find in nature homosexual activity. So if there's homosexual activity in nature, then that must be something that God put here for a reason.
Well, can I elaborate a little bit?
Go ahead, you got it.
Okay, now I'm not going to take up too much time because I know this is your live, so I'm going to be brief. Now, what I believe that Jesus was talking about was nothing to do with nature, but it was about having faith in Him. You know how you said earlier, you can't serve two masters. You can't serve God or money. It has to be one or the other. Now, my belief system is I love God. I love Jesus. I love myself too. Now, however, the way you separate that is, I know what's real. I know it's reality. Is there homosexuality in nature? Yes, it is. You can go look at that on the Discovery Channel and see that every day, right? Now, where we mess up as individuals is we allow it. Like here in California, gay marriage is allowed, but it wasn't. My belief system is what it says in Leviticus, even though that's the Old Testament, and in Romans is the New Testament, but it's still the same. It's wrong. If you practice it, if you believe in it, you're going to hell. That's
okay, so let me ask you this, just to ask you this in the middle of that. Is that something that you just particularly agree with rather than what you believe in? Is it something that you just, when you hear it, you're like, yeah, homosexuality is not natural to me. I don't see why, so I can see why that law is true. So you think that's something that because of what you subjectively believe that you align yourself with Leviticus more than anything?
I mean, my belief is that people going to do what they do. If people practice and want to be gay, hey, I ain't got no problem with it. I'm not gay. I'm married. Man, proof right here. I'm married. But I believe in what I was taught. I was raised in the church. Hey, gay is gay. But you got pastors out here fucking with other people. You got gay people in politics. It's all over. Hey, that's on them. To each his own. That's what I say. I can't judge. I'm not judging you. I'm not.
Do you know why? Do you know why? Do you know why homosexuality exists at all? Why does it exist?
Look, I have no idea. It is what it is. We was born into it.
Do you think that it's important for us to understand why things are the way they are, for us to understand why we shouldn't do them?
Of course. You know, at the end of the day, it all comes back to self. You know, I believe in God. Do I agree with some of the things? I question a lot of things. Of course, I'm a human. We all question stuff.
Okay.
However, you still got to do your own research. Like whatever you.
So I'm asking you. I mean, we know that homosexuality exists, but why? Why does it exist?
You got to ask the Creator.
Oh, okay. All right.
You got to ask the Creator.
But do you know that nothing was created and everything is? There is no creator.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
Because energy cannot be destroyed, only transformed.
But how do you? But where did you get the energy?
You discover it. It was
how
something
do you discover energy?
Because it's something that was already there. It's kind of like.
Where did the energy come from?
It always will and always will be. The only thing that
it has to come. It has to come from somewhere.
No. It ended abruptly. What you got for me? What you got? the live ended abruptly. I know some people thought they got blocked, but the live ended abruptly.